Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. Have you ever felt small in front of someone and wondered, where did all your confidence go? In this episode of Coaching Uncut, I'm sharing how to stop feeling small so that you can feel confident on both the inside and the outside. Listen into this episode to hear how I both normalize the situation for my client and call her to a higher level. I hope you enjoy the episode.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
I can hear you.
Cool. So I wanted to, why can't I speak? What's on my mind right now that I would like some help with is a reaction I see happening with me that I don't like, but I don't know how to change. And that is, and this is not a new thing, Amira, but it makes me crazy that I can't seem to get past it. You know, there are just certain people that I let myself feel small next to, not because of anything they're doing, but it's like in my own head. So the specific thing that came up is my former boss, who was a huge sponsor of mine. She's the head of HR at the company, and she's not short on self-confidence, but I know, she thinks the world of me. We remain in touch, and, recently she saw my post. I did a post on my Instagram account, about this, the launch of my website and, my lead magnet, whatever, and I had also sent her a text, like with the website, specifically pointing out the bio and the reference to my trip to the ER that she was there for. Anyway, all good. And she writes back, it's like 11:30 at night on Valentine's Day. She's like, I'm so proud of you, great, good, sweet. And then the next day, like somewhat uncharacteristically, she texts me at some point. She's like, hey, you around? You want to chat? And I'm thinking, I really can't chat right now. I have a client in a minute. So anyway, I wrote back, we're going to chat in the next couple of days. All of this is lovely and wonderful. But in my mind, I start to shrink because I feel like, oh, we're going to chat. And I get in my head, like feeling like this subordinate person. Again, it's hard for me to explain. It's not anything that she's doing, but it's like,
I get it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I hate it. And then I see where this comes up in other places too. It's a slightly different shade, but I've got other people in my world, again, all positive, who are cheering me on and who are also in the like executive coaching space. And they're like, do you want to work with me on X, Y, and Z? And of course I'm saying yes, but I've got this like huge resistance to executive coaching because I somehow think I can't
get it.
be good or whatever.
Great.
What is this?
Okay. Okay, so
I know, but it never stops, and I hate it.
Wait.
Yes. I'm back.
Back away from the edge, okay? Back away. Just breathe for a second. And this intellectually. I'm going to take you back to the intellect for a moment, okay?
Okay.
This is your self-image. Who am I to be doing this? Who am I to be great? Who am I to have my Xbox probably want to work with me? Because she looks and goes, oh, Courtney has her going on. Okay?
Right.
So this is a self-image issue. Okay? And the solution to that is to claim it in your creation playbook. Do you use your creation playbook?
But yeah, I need to refresh.
I want you to do a one-pager, okay? Like just really, and you can pick just this if you want. I would pick this and income. I would do the goals for the income.
Yep.
And part of that is like, who do I need to be someone who does this level of income? And it's not just in your marketing and your sales, but it's around this. It's like, I need to be someone who, and then you have to work the language so it's believable to you, but stretches you. So I have to be someone who's confident in all situations. You're probably not going to believe that, right? Maybe you will. I don't know. You can use that. But like, who is confident in her ability to navigate whatever comes her way, right?
Yeah.
Who's resilient. You have to figure out the language that works for you. Who's resilient. Who, in this situation, if I heard it correctly, you're triggered by other women who are super confident?
Yes, very.
Okay.
And then, by the way, let me just add, then it makes me feel like a fraud for this is the very thing, I mean, in part, that I'm purportedly helping my clients with, which I guess isn't surprising.
Okay. This is normal, but the way through is through change. I'm triggered by really beautiful women, okay? Like who seemingly just, they walk into the room and they're like perfectly poised and gracious. My way around that has been twofold, okay? One, to become that myself as best I can, okay? Which is a reinvention process. It's a creation process. It's saying, I see that in someone else. What's my version of that? Like not trying to become someone else, but if someone's comfortable in their body when they walk into a room, how can I be comfortable in my body walking into a room, right? So I've used it to call myself forward. And this is, when you see the memes on social media, jealousy is just, someone saying that pointing out what you want for yourself. It is, okay? But you have to then take it the next step and put it in your creation playbook and then act on it, okay? So it's meant that like, you actually have to get your nails done and your hair done if you want to be that, like that, okay? If I don't want to be like that, that's fine. I don't have to, okay? But it doesn't, I don't know what I was thinking before, like cause and effect, right? If you want to look polished, you have to do the things that create the polish. It doesn't happen without engaging in it. Same thing with confidence, okay? So if you look at someone who is confident and it triggers you in a way that beautiful women would trigger me, and I didn't, it was the same way. I didn't want to denigrate those women. It wasn't them, right? It was like, why am I like this, okay? So two things. One, what is it in the confidence that you are going to call forward in yourself, okay? And then what are the causes that you need to put into effect, and you put those in your creation playbook so you get reminded of it consistently, because otherwise your subconscious will be like, look over here, okay? And distract you, okay? Okay?
I have no idea.
I mean, seriously. Right, exactly. And then you have to start acting that way. You have to actually do the things. So figure out what it is, put it in your creation playbook, start doing the things. You will hit that place where you're like, I just left my clothes in a pile on the chair in my closet. That's the old me, not the new me. Look at that. And then you have to go walk back over, pick up the clothes and put them on the hanger. Okay? Right? Like, so when you notice it, you do something different. You don't let it remain. Okay? And in that moment, when you're engaging with those people, you decide how you want to be, and you will feel like oil and water, and you have to choose that new way. I'm going to breathe here and just enjoy myself. Right? I'm going to breathe here and recognize I feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to behave like an equal, right? I'm going to behave like X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. Okay?
Yeah, that unequal thing, that's exactly what it is. And so I'm not arguing with anything you said, and I will do those things because I want to get beyond this. I feel like this particular trigger and issue has dogged me for so long that I guess part of me is like, can I really change it? It also doesn't make sense to me because on the outside, well, I don't think anyone looks at me and is like, oh my God, she's, someone to be intimidated by.
No, they think they look at you and
they think I have my
shit together. Yeah, totally. Which you do, okay? See, this is the thing. You look at someone else and you think perfect, okay? So here's the thing. Let's use me. I'm going to use me because people see me from the outside and go, oh, she's got her shit together, right? I
totally
do. And when I notice that I don't, and that ever increase, like the standards for myself ever increase because I'm always in growth. When I notice, oh, look at that, I shift. This is when, I talk about that Leland Van der Waal.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Oh my God, it's such a tongue twister. Where the amount of growth you can experience is based on how much truth you can accept about yourself. It's not truth, beat yourself up, stay small. It's truth like, oh, look, I'm doing that thing. That's not who I want to be, so I'm going to do it differently. And I do it differently in the moment, not 2 weeks from now or later. Like that's a little slippery slope that our mind tricks us into. Like, I don't have to do it differently now. I'll remember that for later. That's a lesson I'll learn later. No, you make the change in the moment. And if you keep doing that, you have more and more and more of your shit together, okay? And it's true. I have a lot of my shit together. I don't have all my shit together. I'm like a work in progress just like everyone else.
This definitely helps. And I'm acknowledging to you, though I will resist the urge to indulge it. Like there's this part of me that wants to go on and dig into like, why is it this way and blah, blah, blah.
The why is that you took on this self-image, this identity early in life. This is who you got programmed to be by your own meaning-making machine, your mind, okay?
Right.
And from outside as well, but primarily how you interpreted all those things. Once you understand that, and it's super important to understand it, and you can go back and go, where did I learn this? See it and reframe that story for yourself. That's very helpful. And that's why the creation playbook is so powerful if you do what I'm telling you to do with it. So now you have to use it in this way, which is very specific. This goes in there, and it's who you're being. Now you have to change your identity. I am someone who is blah, 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 and does blah, 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 blah. Okay? So it's new belief, new action together.
Yeah. Again, I'm sitting here smiling. You can't see it because this whole identity topic is one that I am obsessed with, like as a teaching topic for other people. So I'm like, oh yes, where have I heard this before?
Absolutely. So here's the thing: you're a brilliant coach in your own right. Own it, okay? Because you're seeing this come up for yourself is just a recognition. One, it's great to have people outside of ourselves so that when we're in the weeds, there's someone who can point out the truth, remind us of our truth, right? And get us get us out of the weeds. And two, just it's a, the subconscious mind does a lot of great things for us. We wouldn't be able to survive without it. And I'm forever grateful for the subconscious, but it's also a sneaky bastard, okay? And it's getting you to like go down the path, down the rabbit hole of not only why does this happen, but this is something I should know, therefore I'm not good enough. I'm reading between the lines a little bit in what you're saying there, and I'm just gonna point that out and say no to that. That's not accurate. It's just like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thank you for reminding me. Yep.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Now you have to be someone who knows how to change it. So that is your growth edge right now. Okay.
Yep.
And really make that happen
Mm-hmm.
consistently
Mm-hmm.
and in an ongoing manner.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it because I know what I want, and what I want is to feel fully self-possessed and not like I have to explain myself to everybody, which is part of the mode I get into.
And you get to that self-possessed place by going through it, like becoming the person through the actions of being the person.
Right. Right.
And then
So
you're like, oh, that is who I am. Okay?
Yeah.
The best thing you could do would be to go sell your previous boss on your coaching services and be her coach.
Oh, that's insane.
No, it's
she
not.
She doesn't need me coaching her.
But she does.
Now you're really killing me.
Yeah, but she does. Okay?
How do you know that, though? She doesn't. Like, she's like the head of HR for, like, what does she need me for? I'm the one who is like, Mommy, teach me what to do. And, of course, it burns the ever-living shit out of me.
Stop the noise. Yeah, stop the noise. Like, Pinky swear with me, when you talk to her, you're going to sell her. Okay? And when I say sell her, I mean listen and all the right things, not just like be belligerent. You know, I don't mean that at all, just in case you were misconstruing. But I'm saying you're going to listen for what she needs. You're going to segue it into a conversation that will help her identify that she would like your help. And then you will offer your help to her. And it will scare the shit out of you, and you will tell me later, no, I couldn't because X, Y, and Z. I'm just going to call you out in advance on that, and it's not true, okay? It's your subconscious being like, no, that's not who I am. I can't help her, but you can. You're really good at what you do.
Love you.
Okay.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.